Hello, Stamper. Welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Frances Martin, independent administrator with Stamping Up at frenchiestamps.com. Today I'm going to share a easy lattice easel card. So first thing we're going to start, it's the AFA card, card stock sheet. I cut it at 4 1/4, and then we're gonna score. I pre-done this here. Score at 2 1/4 and then 7 3/4. So again, we score at 2 1/4 and 7 3/4. Now this part here, I emboss it with the wood grain, the timber. I'm gonna have all the supplies below and also on my blog. This, I just drag my ink pad. Now we're going to take another piece of, and by the way, this is basic beige. And this one, it's 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And this, the embossing, the grain going the long way here. This one, I'm going to show you both ways. So I could have done my, with, excuse me, the blending brush and go this way. And maybe I had some crumb cake on that there. I bet I did. So I could have done that, or I'm going to show you the where I did with the ink pad directly on it. You know what? This is crumb cake. Well, I guess I will switch to the other one. See, and it looked blotchy, and don't worry about that, because when it's going to dry, it's going to be very different. And I'm looking, see this one, the beige, it's very different. So I will go ahead. So now I don't want any on this part here, so I better wipe though. Okay, when I take my ink pad directly, see this one, you get what I call the tray, and here it's straight, meaning it's going to touch. I cannot do it on the tray side because see, barely none touch. So I go the other way, and then see, I can go directly this way. This way for me, it go faster. Whatever works best for you. It's no right and wrong. Okay, so now that it's done, and see, as it's dry lighter. We're gonna leave that here, and I will remove that just because of the glare for the video. And we're gonna start building. So with this, we're gonna cut this all in 1/2 inch increment. Over here, you need the 4 1/4. The 4 1/4, we need that wet. So we're going to cut it this way because we need to keep 4 1/4 wet, all in 1/2 inch. So we're going to cut that half. And some try to get all equally and such, and I got a very challenge time to have it all perfectly. So I'm going to share a tip here that for me this worked best. Okay, so now that we have this, we're going to go in the back, so over here, and we're going to put our 2-piece in the back. I don't like it on the top. I like to have it in the back. I didn't do the back of it, okay? So I'm going to bring my silicone sheet over here, and we're going to go ahead and put it. For me, it's better if I work this way. Okay, so I'm going to use Tombow glue, liquid glue over here. And I'm going to, like I said, measuring for me, it's not my thing. So I'm going to do one finger. Do I need more glue? No. And then I'm going to put that straight. So I align it on the side here. And never mind, this will be too long. As long as this is straight, then I can follow a straight line there. Now I'm going to go ahead, put another finger here. And now I'm going to go over here and align that straight there. The reason why I want this straight, then I can follow the straightness. Never mind the bottom, because I know this is too long. You can always take your ruler and just put that straight here, so then you know to add it equally at the top. Okay, now to make it work, we need about a 1/4 inch gap. And that's where I say it's a little bit more challenge for me. So what I'm gonna do, I take this and I'm gonna put it over here. Oops, sorry, I knew I got half of one here. I'm gonna put that there. And then, sorry, this here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that right away so I know it don't pass. I'm gonna turn this way, always cut from the back so you can align it easily with the card base. And voila. Okay, so now I can go ahead and glue this. Now I could have the old one. It's just I want to see my line there. So the best thing for me is I'm going to put my silicone right at the edge of one. So with that at the edge of one, I know I won't pass that. So align them all over here. And then you see here, I have to go more up. So if that is my granite. You want to go out? I'm sorry. The dog wanted to go out. I closed my door. So, okay. And here. So now I know that is very good. I tried to put a grid paper under and I was making a worse mess. So now I just going to lift one at a time. So I'm going to lift this one and I don't need my silicone sheet under. It's just that it's darker than my cardstock. And then I could align that easily there. So that, for me, that was my best thing to work with. Now I'm going to go ahead and align that right here. Now I'm going to lift this one. And then align that over there. So you want to try to keep it on your card to make sure that you don't, like here, see how I'm like, okay, I'm losing the space in between. And then right here. And even if it's not just right, it's okay. Here we go. One more. And oops, the last one. This one went a little bit higher than I wanted. I better not play with it. And the last. Oops. I was cockeyed there a bit. And that is it. Now, the flowers that you're going to put on, that's all up to, it can be many things. You can have some vine and such. Here I had some glue for some reason. Here, voila. So now the only thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to close this and look in the back. See, sometimes I get a little bit off like this, and that's normal if my paper was not just the same width, just tiny little bit. Voila. And then always go from the back. The back, it's the tray. I mean, it's just barely. Some of it, I would say, just leave it that way, but here we go. Okay. Now, I use for the stamp set, I am using Spotlight on Nature. Now, for the designer series paper, I am using the Perennial Lavender. It's two sides. So this side here, I'm going to put it over here. And this one here, no, this one over here, and it's going to go in, and this one's going to be here. And these are 4¼ by 3, 4¼ by 3 1/8. Sorry, 3 1/8, just a little over 3. Okay, so now this going to go here, and this over there. So we're going to go ahead and glue that. So the direction that I am going, this is going to go in, and I want my print to go up this way. And I'm going to show you why I'm putting that. This, the panel is about 3¼ because of the square. If you go 3¼ it's going to pass. So that's why you just go off 3¼ now. This, when it closed, see, you see that through the lattice. So that's why I choose that print. And this, when I open it up, it's more like going off the ground. So I'm going to use this one. And I think this one, it's a little bit, no, I think we're good. And voila. This and this. Okay, for the grading now, I got from the same stamp set. So everything is from this stamp set. It's not a die. Well, the die, it was the circle with that. It's not one for the flower and that. I choose this one. I don't mind and cut. I'm going to go diagonal here and here. Whatever grading you want to use. So dear friend for me can be for birthday, can be for just because thinking of you, get well, and such and such. Again, this is basic beige. And then the color is pretty peacock. I was just blanked a little bit. We're going to use dimensional. And the reason why you want dimensional for the grading, it's because you want something to pop up so it can sit there. So, oh, see, I would have put it at the wrong place. Stand this up. I'm going to go right about the bottom in the center there. And then I got to stand up. Now, close this. And I already glue, and not glue, but stamp and color my flowers. We're going to put that right here. So that the best way for that for me, I'm going to take glue dots. And the first glue dot, I know I can take it and put it on my cards here like this. Now the next few glue dots though, because I don't want it to go in the hole and then it grab the paper under and it keep it shut. I'm taking it, bring the glue dot to the paper. So this way, or you can use little dimensional, absolutely. I didn't use dimensional here, I'm using glue dots. Et voila. And I'm gonna take a ribbon. This ribbon, it's beautiful. It's, make sure that it don't show. It's the basic beige ribbon. I left it in the back of me. And I'm going to do a single bow. The ribbon, it's stitched on each end and it's a very soft ribbon. With that being said, it's easy to make a bow and shape it and such. It looked like a very stiff ribbon, but it's very, I want longer tail. It is very, it's not that stiff. It's not super soft, but it's very friendly to work with. I like to keep my my ribbon on the spool. When I work with it, I find it a lot easier to work with this way. Now I'm going to take it. That was still too big. And this color also, you could always color it with blends. It's just if you use stamping blends to color your markers, note that it can be tough on the tip, so you be very gentle. Don't rub hard. Put two glue dots there. And again, I make sure it's under one of them so it's not, oops, it's not grabbing the paper under. I want it longer, but I could have went shorter. It's just I wanted a little bit more tail. Now this tail here tends to go that way. Now you can take a glue dots. Glue dots fix everything I say. It's pretty much my duct tape in my room here. I'm going to take a glue dot, put in under there, twist my tail of my ribbon, and voila. So now it stays secure there. It won't pop up. For the butterfly, that's again, it's in this set. I stamp it. I stamp it on very vanilla and color it with blends. Now, some of us, that would be me, I don't like a lot of white around here. The flower, for some reason, I think it was good. But for the butterfly, I wanted more uh, all equal, like the full butterfly. I take my blends or my marker, whatever I color with, and I go around. So where the white is, it disappear. Now I'm going to take my, oh, we're going to put it that it's flying away. I don't like it that. Okay, I will change the color of the bud. Well, no, I don't want it the same color than the flower. It's not what nature work with, right? Very rare we get the same color. So here we go. I think it would be better this way. And I will do a reverse image and put it that way for my butterfly that just left the thing. Because then I would have to put it here and I think it's too cluttered there. So this one, I will put it here. No, because it won't be too much. I'm just going to put it here. Here we go. And I will add a butterfly at the top there. Et voila. And then you get your easel card. See when. So this, I was inspired by Linda Bowen. She sent me this card last year, the year before. See, that was the inked botanical. And Earth, she put, all in here. I didn't feel that I had to put here, even when this is open, I didn't feel it was far enough. But I like that this is done so when it's closed, it is. And also when I sit my easel or stand up, here, voila. So I will have all measurement on my blog. Also, come and see, you're going to see I'm going to reverse the image. If you're wondering, I'm going to show you exactly how I reverse the image. 1 minute. I will use my Memento ink. I like to have like a basic ink, but that's what I had before. That's okay. I can do it with Memento. And then come here and rub it on. And even if you use our water-based ink, it transfer even better. This transfer is just, it's not as vivid. Et voila, it's vivid enough. So now I will color it. So now you see, I'm going to have my butterfly there that it's leaving the flower. and you see this one was on that way. You see the difference here? So that is how I mirror image my butterfly. That is it, my friend. I hope you enjoyed this. Linda, thank you for the inspiration. And till next time, everyone, happy stamping. And if you like what you see, give me that thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my channel right below. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye bye for now.